To unpack this a bit more further for us, so we're now joined by Fanie Msiza, founder of Mpumalanga Blind Skills Development Hub, and he joins us now via our video link for more on this discussion. Fanie, thank you so much for your time this evening here on SABC News. I mean, let's start off here. Let's talk about some of the challenges that people living with disabilities are faced with that you have encountered in Mpumalanga.
Yes, good evening. I would like to greet your viewers at home. Firstly, I would like to appreciate the SABC for the awareness that you did on the 5th of April. Now, the plight, we're actually winning in as far as we've got this service that we desire, that we need, that we're seeking for, in as far as the hospitals are concerned. I'm talking about the clinics, the police stations. Our beneficiaries, when they actually visit those places, now there's a vast change in as far as that is concerned. So I understand now that the media does have the power, because previously, there were so many challenges that we are facing. You'll find that when you're going to report a case at the police station, then they would ask you, how did you see? What color was it wearing? And they know that they are speaking to the person who's visually impaired. But now they are lenient and they take time to actually attend to the person. So at least we are steadily winning the fight in as far as that space is concerned. So information is needed across South Africa that, you know what, the people living with the disabilities are there. We must just embrace them and love them. And you know what, it can be a better world for all of us.
And, you know, drawing back to that package that was compiled by my colleague there, I mean, you highlight and speak about that people with disabilities are not catered for in society. Perhaps let's unpack that a bit more further. What exactly do you mean by that?
You know, let's talk about me and you today. We're actually talking, and you know, there are many people who are actually, for an example, visually impaired. If they can actually be given the opportunity to find themselves working like what we are actually doing, they're more than capable of doing that as well. But they are being sidelined. The opportunities are not there for them. We are actually training them, teaching them your computers, Microsoft, PowerPoint, everything. They know the Microsoft Office as me and you, we know it. And as far as I'm concerned, they are better in working with the computer than myself, because they actually know each and every key that you find on the keyboard. And yet they don't have the opportunities to showcase what is it that they can do. They are actually doing the sculpting by touch with us here at the school. But then the government, and not that I'm actually damping what the government is doing, but if there are more opportunities can be given unto them, so that they can showcase what is it that they can actually put on the table as well. I think what I was talking about previously, it can actually be achieved, so to speak.
And as the Mpumalanga Blind Skills Development Hub, I mean, what do you think, what more can be done to actually assist, those living with disabilities, and to give them the various skills that they can go out there in the world and fend for themselves?
You know, like for an example, government is doing a lot, yeah. Like DSD. DSD is actually pumping a lot of money to the centers. But what I hate about the centers, I'm using a very big word, hate. What I hate about the centers is that you'll find that people are going there just to sleep and eat, then come back home. So what we do here at the hub is to provide projects that these people can do. If the DSD can actually do a follow-up as to actually implement certain projects that they can actually start doing, so that at the end of the day, they can find themselves being an entrepreneurs into different things that they can actually find themselves doing, like the sculpting by touch that we're doing, the agricultural part of things. Then the DSD must just do a follow-up as to that is actually being achieved, so that at the end of the day, then we can actually win the fight against the poverty in as far as the space of the disability is concerned.
And when it comes to those who have been able to benefit from your skills development hub, perhaps just take us through, what skills they've been able to acquire through joining your organization.
We've got, it's a tip of the iceberg, but then we've got a couple of them, one in Pretoria. She's actually doing a PA job for a company, electrical company somewhere in Joburg, in Pretoria actually. She was studying with us. And the other one is actually a receptionist at the BVK company here in Nelspruit, doing what you call, they'll be just welcoming the clients. They'll be doing the data capturing in as far as the computer is concerned. So those are the things that we actually trying to keep the momentum going. Sometimes it's dampening their spirit because you find that you've got 40, for an example, currently we've got 40 students. Out of the 40, we've got 15 who are studying the computers. And out of that 15, only one person can find themselves getting an permanent employment. Others will try our level best to find ways and means to actually keep them, just for them not to lose hope at the end of the day. So we are appealing again with the IDT, because we see now they're actually putting those NPO into the map, whereby they're giving them tenders as well to apply and whatnot. So that process can actually, at least if they can actually put the people with the disabilities first, then in as far as that space is concerned, I think at least we can actually find ourselves not having this discussion in the near future.
All right, Fanie, thank you so much for your time this evening, and good luck on your skills development hub. That's Fanie Msiza, founder of Mpumalanga Blind Skills Development Hub.